Here's what you need to know this Monday. QE could exceed $600 billion. Ben Bernanke says the Fed could buy more U.S. bonds than planned if the economy fails to respond or unemployment stays too high. He made the comments in an interview broadcast on CBS's 60 Minutes last night. The Fed chief also says it could take 4 to 5 years for the unemployment rate in the U.S. to come down to the 5 to 6% range. Well, the IMF will urge the European Central Bank to buy more bonds to improve the financial stability of the region. IMF Chief Dominique Strauss-Kahn makes the case in a letter obtained by Reuters that will be presented to Eurozone finance chiefs during their meeting later today. The letter also calls for the Eurozone to increase the size of its safety net for debt-stricken members. Ahead of the meeting, the Spanish-German 10-year bond yield spread is widening, as is the Italian-German 10-year spread. Sources tell Reuters AOL is actively exploring a breakup that would ultimately lead to a merger with Yahoo. The plans are still in the early stages, and Yahoo has not been contacted, according to our sources. It could involve spinning off AOL's dial-up business and its display advertising business. And yes, I did say dial-up. Interestingly enough, it still drives around 40% of AOL's revenue. Yahoo, meanwhile, would have to shed assets like its stake in China's Alibaba, says one source. Keep your eyes on Pfizer today. The pharmaceutical giant trades for the first time since CEO Jeffrey Kindler unexpectedly stepped down this weekend. Pfizer's global head of pharmaceuticals, Ian Read, is replacing him. Kindler said he is leaving to recharge my batteries. Shares of Pfizer underperformed the healthcare sector and the overall market during Kindler's tenure at the top. Since he became CEO in July 2006, the stock price is down more than 29%. The S&P 500, well, it's basically flat, as is the healthcare spider, the XLV. Hedge fund manager Bill Ackman has contended for some time that the U.S. cannot support two national bookstore chains, and it looks like he's ready to act on that now. Ackman's Pershing Square Capital Management reports this morning it has upped its stake in the struggling Borders chain to over 37% and is ready to finance a deal for Borders to buy rival Barnes & Noble for $16 a share. Barnes & Noble put itself up for sale in August. The stock's up 9% in pre-market trading. And finally, showing green for the man in black. A blue denim jumpsuit once worn by Johnny Cash bucked pre-auction estimates and sold for $50,000. It was expected to go in the $3,000 to $5,000 range. Cash wore the outfit for a rehearsal at San Quentin Prison and was shown donning the getup in this infamous photograph showing him wagging his middle finger into the lens. That frothy market for Cash memorabilia maybe should give Ben Bernanke pause before he says he's 100% confident he can stop inflation. In less than half an hour, we'll be speaking to John Taylor, Chairman, CEO, and Chief Investment Officer of FX Concepts, as part of our week-long Investment Outlook Summit. That's coming up at 8:05 Eastern. That's what you need to know this Monday. I'm Jen Rogers. This is Reuters Insider.